It seems that biotechnology has the potential to do almost anything. We've all heard of the super cows, nitrogen-fixing wheat, and frost-resistant vegetables that are supposed to be just around the corner in the biotech lab. Well, there's one more to add to the list. Rubber-producing guayule plants for southwestern Ontario. The guayule is a member of the composite family, which includes things like dandelions, chrysanthemums, and dahlias. It's a perennial shrub that grows in Mexico and the southwestern United States and even along the BC coast in places. When you harvest this shrub, roots and all, kiln dry it, and then mix it with a special solution, you get rubber. In fact, during the 20s, almost half the rubber we used came from guayule. It was called guayule rubber. The guayule has a genetic potential to give even more rubber than rubber trees, but there's been a problem. Its genetic structure is very complex, and that's made it impossible for plant breeders to do much with it, either for increasing rubber yield or adapting it to other growing conditions. Enter the plant cloners. They have recently made a discovery that might break down that plant breeding barrier and make guayule a plant suitable for Ontario's tobacco belt. Nobody's saying just yet what the discovery is, but there's already a company in Waterloo, Ontario called Guayule Corporation that's going to sink $2 million into a 2-year feasibility study to see whether this little rubber producer can be adapted to the tobacco belt. The president of the company is Walter Lukowski, a Lutheran minister. He calculates they'll have a usable hybrid by 1990. Once they get that, they'll go into commercial production, and he hopes they'll be planting 100,000 acres by 1995. There's a lot to learn, though, and the Guayule Corporation is exchanging information with the Soviet Union. Apparently, the Russians have worked with guayule for more than 40 years and have already developed a winter hybrid. But they've had the same problem as everybody else in trying to get consistent good yields. The new Canadian dye cloning discovery should solve the problem. At least that's what Lukowski's company hopes. A lot of tobacco farmers hope so too. They can see the writing on the wall, and they'd sure like to have an alternate crop to go to, especially one like guayule, that's harvested and dried the same way tobacco is. Of course, not everybody is pleased with the idea. The Malaysian Rubber Producers Association has already contacted Lukowski to see just how serious the Guayule Corporation is about getting into the rubber business. The Malaysians don't want to be like the gum arabic growers in the Middle East, who are about to lose their market because of a recent biotech discovery in the United States. Now one company can produce all the gum arabic the world needs in a lab. Lukowski told the Malaysians his company is deadly serious. It wants to become a major rubber producer for Canada. Within 2 years, we should know what its chances are, and whether Ontario's tobacco country will be the world's next big rubber producer. I'm Noel McNaughton.